My name's Colin and I'm railway chaplain, and I've been doing the job for just over 4 years. I grew up in a Christian home, went to church, and then around the age of about 35, I felt God calling me to go to Bible college. Went to Bible college, and while I was at Bible college, I was encountered working prison chaplaincy, and then during my third year of my course, was introduced to the railway mission. They had a position going for the East Midlands, so I cover from Barnsley down to Wellingborough and then St Pancras Station with East Midlands Railway.
Hi, my name is Mohammed. I'm a depot driver at HS Park, which is obviously based in Derby. I've been with the company for 4 years. I was working for a high street pharmaceutical company for 16 years it was, and had an opportunity to take voluntary redundancy, which I did. I came across the railway by chance. I started as an operations team member in fleet operations at HS again. I was in that role for about 2.5 years, but since then I've progressed to be a train driver.
Railway mission have been around for 130 years, I think. So about 1881 they first came onto the railways, and at that time it was to help provide some support and stability for railway and the railwaymen and their families. And over time it's grown into what we do now. Is I'm one of 19 chaplains across the network, the UK mainland network, and we provide an extra layer of pastoral support. We're a Christian-based charity. We have Christian beliefs, but we're not there to Bible bash. We're there to provide an extra layer of support.
So I'm a Muslim, where we're required to pray 5 times a day. So the first prayer would be before sunrise, then mid-afternoon and early evening. The timings are set by the local mosque. Obviously we don't follow the normal Gregorian calendar, we follow the lunar calendar, which is based on the moon's movement around the planets. Our lunar calendar is 10 days shorter than the Gregorian calendar, which obviously is done on the attraction of the moon. So every year moves 10-11 days this way. So last year was end of March. This year started like 20th, 21st of March. So it kind of constantly moves every 36 years. It does a full circle. So 5 years ago, the days were longer. So you were fasting nearly 20 hours a day, which obviously when you're not allowed to even have any fluids, can have a detrimental effect on your reaction times. I've been anxious not being able to speak to somebody, but I think the fact that I've spoken to Craig has taken a lot of weight off my shoulders, and he's obviously given me the flexibility to kind of practice my religion as is required.
We get involved in many things, from just standing on ticket gates and just helping staff there on busy weekends or when there's festivals going on. Get involved Christmas time, helping passengers get on trains. But in that, we're building up relationships with staff members. We get asked to be involved when there's been a member of staff has passed away. We're there to provide support. Sometimes management ask us to come in as they're briefing the rest of the staff. And we also do get involved in providing pastoral support when there's been a fatality. And unfortunately, that is a big part of our job, but it's not the only part of our job. And that support is for train driver and guard, senior conductor that's on board, any other train staff that are on board, but also the network rail staff. No 2 days are the same. I meet such a wide, diverse group of people, so if I walk away from a conversation and somebody said, I've really appreciated having that 10 minutes with you, or really appreciated that's helped, just be able to get things straight in their head for whatever that might be, I think will have made a difference. I think it's important when we talk about diversity and inclusion that we also include people of faith as well, and that's people of your established faiths, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Sikhism, Hinduism, but you've also got people of smaller, lesser known faiths. For some cultures and people groups, religion is very much part of their identity, their corporate identity. And I think it's important that we all have an understanding of, the beliefs of other people, so that it helps us engage better and it helps us just, build better relationships with people. And it's learning, being able to have conversations where we actually understand each other.
The Ramadan is for 30 days. And the whole point of fasting is to remember the most unfortunate people. They don't know where their next meal is coming from. And we are all expected to give 2.5% of our wealth to most needy out in the world. And then the whole point of the Ramadan is to kind of get closer to God. So you pray on time. There's a prayer in the evening called Taraweeh, which is done in the local mosque in Congression, which is normally about an hour per night. So you can imagine if you've been at work all day, and during the summer hours, that could be about 10 o'clock at night till about 11, 12, and then having to get up in the morning for work, and then abstaining from food. It could be a long, long day. Eid is celebrated on the sighting of birth of the new moon for the following month, and it's celebrated all around the world. Obviously, you spend the day with family, as like Christmas, you share gifts and presents and such. So a typical day this month is you have to get up before sunrise, which at the moment today was 4:37 a.m. So you've got to have eaten before 4:37 a.m. and then you have to pray about 5:15, which is about 15-20 minutes after the fast shuts, and then obviously for me, I've come to work, so Craig has given me the flexibility to come onto morning shifts, so which has helped me to be making to ensure that my reaction times are spot on.
I am me.
We are EMR.